you're coming into the Dubai market, you're looking to buy an off-plan property, which generally means under construction. But here's your biggest problem. You are super confused with all the choice that you have and all the advice that you're getting from, bless them all, the 30,000 agents out there, okay? With different levels of experience. I'm gonna give you 3 tips right now that's gonna put your mind at ease, and you're probably gonna be able to filter out tons and tons and tons of projects. Very easy, simple. All right, guys, welcome back. Hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon if you want to buy a property. Been doing this for a long time. And I'm an author of 2 books on Dubai real estate. We have a library of 2,500 plus videos, educational, most of them, to help people learn about Dubai real estate, make smart decisions. My first property I invested in 2008, and I've been helping investors since then. Okay, so there's a link somewhere here below. You can access directly and start working with me and my team. Okay, just click it, fill it up. Let's learn more about you. Okay, so let's say you're coming into the Dubai market and you're facing this one problem and you're thinking, oh my God, this is giving you an absolute nightmarish kind of a headache, and you're thinking there's just so much choice. What should I do? Okay, now I'm going to give you the official title is to assess off plan like a pro, but then, you know, becoming a pro is going to be an hour-long lesson. But I'm going to give you 3 pointers in this, 3 pointers in this particular video. If you apply these, you're probably going to be able to filter out a lot of the developers who you might then not consider, right, on your short list. Okay, number 1, you're going to have to look at development history. Okay, so you look at development history, okay, which also translates into credibility, reputation, so on and so forth, expertise and experience, right? So you're looking at the developer's development history. How many buildings, projects, villas, townhouses, hotels, apartments, so on and so forth, has this particular developer delivered in Dubai or in the UAE? So if they've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I'm going to tell you this is my opinion, don't hold it against any other developer. I'm going to not name anybody. Somewhere between here is the absolute good sweet spot if other things match, okay? If they are at 0, I don't know, like, what do you think? Maybe the risk is a little bit high. If they're at 1, 2, 3, 1, okay. The risk is now, essentially speaking, the risk is here and it's going downwards here, okay? As this is the risk as they deliver more projects, okay? Now I get this all the time. People come and ask me, what do you think of XYZ developer? Oh my God, bless you, bless you, bless you. You will ask me XYZ developer. I hope there's no developer named XYZ, but I just made it up, okay? Or XYZ 1, 2, 3, because I don't want to name any developer, okay? So XYZ 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 developer. And you'll ask me, what do you think of this? How would you rate it? Okay, so now I'm just gonna answer you in this video, and you're gonna be smart enough to answer yourself. I just gave you the benchmark, okay? Now, this is not to say that anybody who's never done any development is an absolute risk, but I've given you the benchmark for your own way to actually start understanding. So if this XYZ 1, 2, 3 developer has done 0, and you still want to invest, fine, no problem. Just know that the risk is high. Okay, no problem. Maybe it's your uncle who's developing, your cousin, your etc., etc. I wouldn't actually completely say, no, don't do it, but it's giving you a very good standard, right? So now what you would do is, if you created an Excel sheet, and if you were considering, let's say, 20 different developers, bless you, and all you did is how many developments they've done, and you said, okay, this developer has done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you filtered out only developers who've done 3 and above, guess what? Your list is going to shorten up, right? So this is one way that you can identify. Number 2 is you want to look at construction timeline, okay? Okay, there's many things you can look at, guys. Obviously, once you have this, there's other things you can look at, but there's construction timeline you can look at, and I'll explain something to you. If you've got a developer that's launched 1 year ago, they still have a little bit of stock that they're selling, just go to their site or go to something called the REST app by Dubai Land Department, and just look at the construction progress on that particular project, okay? If they've started 1 year ago and it's still sand, okay, what should I tell you? Like a red flag? Like, why are they not mobilizing? But if they've started 1 year ago and they've already built the second floor, good stuff, okay, good stuff. So construction timeline is really important. If you see that construction timeline is super long, if you see that they're super delayed on their older previous projects, you can easily Google review this. You will be able to get a very good answer, okay? Third, guys, do not disregard this, is quality finish. Now, again, quality finish, you can actually go and check Google reviews, okay? So reviews, visit their previous building, and then of course you will say to me, if they've never delivered anything, how would I be able to check construction timeline and quality? So didn't I tell you that the risk is higher? So if you still decide to go forward, that's fine. Nothing to say you shouldn't. It's okay. A lot of people, everybody started on day one. Even we started day one someplace, right? That's okay. But then you've got to know that when a company brings you on as an employee on day one, then they're taking on a risk. Whereas if somebody's really experienced, then things are better, right? So when you look at quality, you're looking at customer reviews and you're visiting their previous apartments. Guys, understanding quality doesn't need you to be a rocket science, okay? You can actually walk into a building very, very fresh with a very commonsensical approach to the whole situation and assess very quickly if this building is being managed to a level of quality that you would like your apartment to be in after 4 years or 3 years, right? So if the developer has delivered something, just walk into their previous buildings and see what's being maintained. Because if they put good quality elevators, guess what? Those elevators, even after 3 years, 4 years, 5, I've seen some buildings after 5, 6 years are shiny. Because if they paid good for the elevator, then the maintenance of that elevator is being done on time. Make sure that the elevator remains shiny. It's not dented, it's not bending, okay? Look at the corridors, the ceilings. Is there fungus growing in the corridors, right? These are telltale signs of a building being poorly built and then being poorly managed, okay? I can't talk to the structure of the building because that's inside, but just on the outside, you'll be able to tell, you'll be able to see, okay? Nothing's perfect in life. At the end of the day, you know, you buy a car, you use a car, there's wear and tear, okay? Nobody's saying that wear and tear shouldn't happen. I'm just saying that it should maintain some pizzazz from the quality that they promised you. Now, you might say, well, I want to buy that quality, but I can't, or you can't, you don't have enough money for that particular level of quality. But then you've got to make a little bit of amends with it, right? You've got to balance it out, right? So maybe you can't get the quality by a developer that's building the building development number 7, but maybe you can identify somebody who's doing building number 4 because the price point here is going to be manageable compared to the price point here, okay? It's a little bit of a balancing act. I've just given you 3 tips. Apply these, you'll see that you'll start getting a lot of clarity the way you start investing in the Dubai real estate market, okay? If you want to work with us, or you want me to work with you, both sides, to buy a property in Dubai market and actually help you step by step, we're available, okay? You just click the link below, apply, tell us a little bit about yourself, and then, you know, off we go. Comments in the comment section, like, subscribe, and bell icon.